I've been amped to read this next chapter of King of Snakes 20. So let's get it. Let's do this. Without further ado, without further delay. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. What's up, Corey? I'm alright. How are you? It's time for King of Snakes 20. Let's hop right in. The True Yeti. The True Yeti. I was out there in the snow in the trenches. Simi would be proud. He lives in the South Pole, the True Yeti. I think somewhere I've seen her. I think I've seen her somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. I think she's a Garuda Nastica. Hey, who are Splash? So they attacked. Not a talker. She even took Suriform. That's... Hey, yeah, take a breath. Humans die if they stop breathing for too long. Why does that sound like Shiro's telling me people die when they are killed? Head ass line. Like, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. That's why I'll never leave Miami. Enjoy that cold. But you have to deal with hurricanes though. Like, is that not like a con to the pro? I'm with you, man. But I don't know if I can tank hurricanes like Lamb. His serious face while saying that killed me. He's like, no, like for real. When humans can't breathe, they will die. And it's like, thank you, Vitra. Thank you. I was unaware of this. Like, come on. What's up, Lizard? Nah. This is by the way, Brilith has been dethroned. Vitra's my favorite character. This is my man's. He's my goat for real. I'm sorry. I'm hype beasting. I don't care. And when I get the female Vitra with the hidden transcendental, I'm about to pop off. Are we Kubera? Yeah. Haven't had a hurricane here in like 9 years. At least not a real one. What is you see how you added not a real one? What does that mean? Not a real one. Is it dangerous? You knew about that, Ashura? There are Ashuras close by. Then we have to hurry up and deal with her. Sure, but without the help of the Ashuras? Hey. She stands up. She got the spear in her hand. Baba Kim scams. One Last God, Kubera. Story and art by Kurigam. Season 3, episode 358, King of Snakes 20. It looks Tarakafied. Boom, boom, boom. She's dodging. She can't be talked with. There's no guarantee that she'll come to her senses like Urvasi did in N20, and we can't keep stalling her. Epic aura design. No, this looks sick. This looks sick. Like, the face is scaring me. You can still see the birdness, but yeah, it looks sick. North and Central Florida really catch them, not South. Okay. Epic aura design. That panel with the Jarita Suriform was sick. It was. She's dodging. She can't be talked with. There's no guarantee that she'll come to her senses like Urvasi did in N20, and we can't keep stalling her. If Ashura sees her, he might switch over to the side of supporting Ananta's resurrection. Then Brilithnim and Mirha, who are with him, will die. It'll be difficult to deal with her this way. If you don't use time as Ananta, please stop talking about that. Listen to him. Listen to the dragon. He's telling you the way. He's giving you the knowledge. It's time to use the power of Ananta's name. What are you waiting for? He's probably getting sick waiting for her. Biblically accurate angel. Kind of biblical angel vibes, but chaos. I feel that. A lot of people don't know that the original depiction of angels don't look like the way that, human body, beautiful. They don't know that. They kind of look more like, if I remember correctly, somewhat like this, and somewhat like I think the Bayonetta angels kind of look like. I could be wrong though. I might be misremembering. It's been a while. Please stop talking about that. The claw's coming to her. She grabs the spear. She slams the spear into the ground. Boom. The Taraka clan is without a king at the moment. Even if this Taraka was originally a Nastica, she shouldn't be stronger than Urvasi in N20. If I use shortened distance and the 3-step rule in combination with this spear, I might be able to deliver a critical blow. If only I can shake off the eyes. But can you do it? I believe. There are 3 things There are three things that are not commonly blocked, regardless of the level of the eyes. One is a method that involves paying a penalty, but I don't know about that. But I know. I know that method Vitra Nim is aware of. But is it this moment the right time to use it? Hold on, you holding on us? You got information? What you know? What you know, Leez? But I don't know what I don't know what other crisis will happen in the future. So using it here, don't just stand there. Stop time. You can do it. No, I'm crying because he just stop time. Like use Ananta's power. Hi, babes. Hola. And just do it. Just do it. Just listen to Ritra. He's trying to give you the knowledge you need, man. He's got you. But y'all, they're not listening to him. You gotta believe. Vitronin, please. I only just caught my breath, but he's doing it again. Is it so hard to acknowledge the name? I don't understand. He grabs the spear. Come to your senses quickly. There's a limit to how long I can wait. Yeah, that's a clean panel. Yes, sir. My boy. Okay, no, stay there. Wait, hold on. You can see them from this distance. Okay, that's a Garuda Nashika that has been Tarakafied. It looks very similar to Jarita, who is said to, I don't know why I said it like that, Jarita, who is said to have been eaten by Tarakas. It seems like she has not regained her sanity. So that's how things ended up. Garuda, did you join hands to Taraka to see this happen? What should we do? If things are like this now, then on the day that the Taraka throne succession takes place, wouldn't it be better to negotiate with the Anantas by dealing with the summoners before then? My fault. I'm to blame for this guy's disappearance. My body was on the rise. Fever of 38 to 39 degrees all week. 101 to 102.5 ish for you Americans, aka dying. He was taking care of me. Yeah, I was in doctor mode. I was sick bad, and whatever I had, I gave to her, and then she wasn't feeling well. That's why I wasn't around for a while. So yeah, it looks like we might be at the Yaksha's body. We see the ribs here. Oh shit! You might be right. Regain our sanity is how it ended up. Garuda, did you? What should we do if things are like that now? Takes place. Wouldn't it be better to negotiate with the Anantas by dealing with the summoners before then? The more we delay, the less advantageous our positions will be in negotiations. 38 to 39 is crazy. Hope you guys stay healthy. Well, I'm mostly better. She's still not better, but yeah, that's a crazy high fever. She had a really high fever. Yeah, Ashura is still at the North Pole. My boy. I'm from the South Pole, he from the North Pole. The more we delay, the less advantageous our positions will be in negotiations. Wham. Did we go back? Still not done? Ananta? You're not even Leez no more. You're just Ananta. Time stop. Zawardo. Just do it. Just do it. Now he's openly calling me by that name. Please stop. Ananta, how long do I have to wait? Come on. Just a bit. Stop her. It's easy for you. Stop. Please stop. Did it work? Uh-oh. See? It seems you stopped stab. Leez, if you get him killed, I will never forgive you. I'll never forgive her. I will never forgive her if he dies because of her. Stop time, goddammit. You better do it. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. Look what you've done. Stop time, Ananta. Look, don't you getting Tarakafied and shit? What are you doing? Look. She used short and distance. A method to use lifespan instead of vigor. Yes. Oh, this is the penalty she's talking about. So she learned this from Kasak, eh? Stop. And Jarita be like, set, bet, psych. Asha must be fuming seeing Lee stop time. This is my top one character now. 5 second litters. What the fuck is he gonna? He better not. I don't think he's in danger for real, but like tighten up, please. Tighten up. Stand up. Oh my god. I can't breathe. Stop it. Stop time. Fuck. I'm getting angry. Yes, originally it was a last resort to be used when vigor runs low. But when Tarakas are blocking you from using transcendentals, you can still use them by burning your lifespan. Unlike gods and suras whose lifespans are infinite, for those of us who are finites, the limitation of lifespan is sometimes an opportunity. Then it can't be. Mr. Kasak, was your lifespan not originally short? Don't tell anyone. If my father finds out about this, he'll lock me up and stop me from fighting anymore. Don't tell my princess either. Don't tell my daughter. Don't tell my daddy. She will only get in the way trying to stop me from fighting. So keep it a secret. I just have to avoid using eye-catching offensive transcendentals and cover for the less conspicuous ones by saying it just worked. There's no precedent for a half dragon facing Tarakas anyway, so they have no way to check the truth. They'll just brush it aside as a special case. The only thing about that that's bad is if a lot of Suras and Asukas believe that and they're going into a fight with a Vitra clan member, they might think that's common knowledge and they're a special case that they can use transcendentals in front of their eyes. And since it's not the case because Kasak's capping, that can get them in a lot of trouble. That's the only downside to it, in my opinion. I'm surprised we should get them this easy. Back in the Sura realm, the Tarakas couldn't do anything to him. They were breaking their teeth on him. Isn't he much weaker in the human realm though? I heard, didn't they say he's like lost a lot of his power here? Like he's not the same person he is in the Sura realm that he is in the human realm. If I remember correctly. Time stop always had a color drain though. There was none of that here. Okay, fair enough. So she didn't really do it. Wait, when did we see time stopping before? When Leez came through to like save Jatayu and stuff, Yuta maybe in the possibility timelines. Also, didn't Kubera do that in Kubera with Anan? Didn't somebody stop time in that arc? I remember correctly. And the way Brahma hyped him up, saying even in his human form he's unstoppable. Jarita was one of the original top Nasikas of the clan. In the human realm, Vitra's nerfed. Yeah, he was even considering asking for a fight with Taksaka. We saw Nata stop time. We saw time stop when Anan used it. Ananta. Sanyoga Ananta. Nah, Nata personally did it. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's what I was thinking of. Like that moment. It wasn't Kubera. You're right. It was Ananta. Around the Anan stuff. So you're going to keep using up your lifespan? Well, I still have much more lifespan left than you, so it's not at a stage where you should be worried. I'll take care of my own problems, so keep it a secret. I only told you about this for your own sake. Even with that short life you have left, there may come a moment where you have to use this method. Did she do that? Yep, because she saved him. Thank you, motherfucker. Now stop time. Channel your inner Brando. You're in a vampire. I posted all the time stop cases in the Discord for Raylene. I'll tag you there. Thank you. I will take a gander. I will take a look. See? Wham, wham, wham. Vision him. It hurts a bit being hit in a weakened state. I've done everything you asked me to do, and it's annoying. So should I just die now? Well, it's a shame that I couldn't finish the fight with Taksaka. What nonsense are you saying? Before I die, answer me this. How did you use a transcendental just now? I used my lifespan as a penalty, and please don't die. Lifespan? I guess only humans can do that. I guess I can't even... I guess I can't replicate it even if I know about it. But didn't you not have much lifespan left? There were still a few months left to spare. The succession of the Taraka clan's throne is just around the corner anyways, and Ananta's resurrection will likely come to a conclusion soon. So those remaining months should be spent for moments like this. For me, there are few allies as trustworthy as you, Vitronim. Then stop the blood clot time. Ananta. I'm not even calling you. I don't even know who Kubera Leez is anymore. Ananta. The Great Snake. Stop time. I pull. Hold on. Let me see. You said you're gonna tag me. I got a message request. Who the fuck is this? Hang in there, bro. Stream more enabled. I'm gonna accept the DM. Sorry, I got distracted. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me finish the chapter first, and then we'll look at it. Is he remembering him and Ananta or something? Yup. Look at the sir. Look at the yo. He's even in the like not fully drawn detail form with the sepia tone with no eyes. He clean. He's sexy. He had the sexiest transformation of all time. Ananta and Vitra, an ally, huh? I will finish that one. So Vitronim, please stay in the back where you can avoid attacks. I may have said all that, but the situation is far from ideal. How much did that reduce my lifespan? Will I be able to attack one more time? I can't go to Mr. Claude right away to check. Should I use my lifespan again or summon a Sword of Re? Both are high risk gambles. But since shortened distance doesn't consume much vigor, it probably doesn't cost that much lifespan. While it would cost me too much to use the 3-step rule again, just using shortened distance to get close enough to use the spear shockwave wouldn't stop using shortened distance. What? Isn't it too much of a loss to use up your lifespan for dodging? Vitronim? Even in this state, I am capable of moving a person around. So go on and tell me, how far shall this ally take you? To be continued. Vitra ears are located behind his horns. He remembering the old days. He was like, remember when I was the greatest dragon, you was the greatest snake, and we was a great combination. Oh gosh. Leez, tighten up. Tighten up. Okay. Kurgan's blog, season 3, episode 358, King of Snakes 20. Is this a bird? While the bird-like head is collapsed a little, this is Jorita, who has 4 bird wings and bird feet. Her source attribute is water. She was originally blue. Her current size is much smaller than originally, but still much larger than 4th stage Maruna. Interesting. Go to the panel right there. I love it. About Vitra talks of dying, Tierra reminded us that Suras can choose to not regenerate from wounds, so he's not joking there. Also, oh shit. They're gonna just be like, fuck it, I want to die. And that is the one true God, not these Astikas. The ending is so sweet. I love it. Why do they all get captured? After Yuta, Visha became a princess too. Aren't you hot? Some people were worried that Kasak would get burned, but since the fire was created by Kasak's transcendental, it does not burn him. Even if it wasn't his own fire, he wouldn't feel hot from that kind of fire. From that kind of fire. Somehow it feels empty. It's painted in black and white due to censorship, but there's actually a huge hole right. Oh, I see it. The hole's still there. I wrote the New Year's greetings that I missed in the author's note on January 1st, 361. Haha, Happy New Year. Ho. Oh. Okay, let's take again at the all time stop situations real quick. If Vitra gets eaten there, Villar is pretty much just gone, right? I mean, they would have very little to defend themselves with, I suppose. They probably cooked. Sanyoga Ananta. Yep. Oh, yes, with the other girl who's like invisible or whatever. I remember this. Time stop. Still time stop, I remember. What? She stopped and the surroundings too, just like white space. Yes, time stop again. Ananta and Maruna. How are you moving without my permission? Ah, that spell. Sanyoga Ananta. There's Anan. There's Maruna. A spell that halts even Nastikas. But the effect didn't reach all the way over here. When I heard the spell being uttered in front of the king, I don't think I was able to see the process because I'd been halted too, despite being quite far away. I'm sure the spell's effect is weaker than before. Okay. Also, there's also 2 other less obvious ones before we knew that he can do it. Right here. Oh, when he pulled Raltara, I think from Sagara, he probably did time stop to do it so fast. I thought it was just 1 hit. But before I knew it, I was annihilated. That probably makes sense. You probably just got hit like 100 million times without you even knowing. Thank you. But yeah, that was a good chapter. How do you guys feel? Oh shit, I'm being blocked still. My bad. Hold on. There we go. I meant that if he gets eaten, they'd have to deal with the Taraka right Vitra afterwards. Oh yeah, they're cooked. That's a good point. Because that basically takes the force you have on defense from your side, it takes it to their side. One thing if you could kill Vitra, he's gone. But you're effectively removing him from your side and now making him an attacker. That's a good point. Taraka 5 Vitra would be an unmitigated disaster, and I don't want to see it. You better tighten up, Leez, because I need my glorious king. Okay, I need him. He remembering the old days where he was with the great snake. But yeah, how do we feel? What are you thinking? It's a good chapter. I love this. I need more. I think the thing that I really like is this, like, Vitra's just like forthcomingness. Like Vitra has no like real social skills from the standpoint where just like, so like, are you gonna stop time? Like, do it, come on. Like, all right, don't you know that if humans don't have air, they'll die? Like, nigga, yes, I know, I'm very aware. He's actually so funny. I genuinely think he's come in the story and is already one of the funniest characters. And he's not always trying to be funny. That's my man's, bro. Yeah, if Kaju vs. Taxaka would have destroyed the planet, Willarv would have stand no chance versus Taraka-fied Vitra. It made me feel. I feel that. My favorite panel is honestly definitely this one with Ananta and Vitra. That this is cold. This is poetry. This is perfection. Look at two goats right there. They'd be an unstoppable duo, eh? As far as I really did find it interesting that Leez knew about the penalty already, and correct me if I'm wrong. If your lifespan is infinite, you can't sacrifice it as a penalty. You have to have a finite lifespan and able to use that instead of vigor, so to speak. So if I was a god, I can't use that method against the Tarakas. But someone who's maybe a halfling or a pureblood, they could do that, or a quarter. Cause that's interesting to me. I was wondering, like, I don't know if I'm just being a shonen head, but like, if you have very little lifespan left and you're willing to give it up, I feel like it should be stronger than let's say you had 100 years and you used 4 months. Feel like it shouldn't give you like a humongous power boost maybe. But if you had like 4 months left and you use like 6 weeks worth of it, I feel like the power up should be more substantial. That's just my opinion though. There's 2 untranslated rods, but Tierra said recently that the other cleaner was AFK for a while and she had headaches. That's why they fell behind. That's okay. I mean, no rush. Ananta just letting his fingers get crisped to reach out. Yeah, also the fight makes everything so hard to redraw. We appreciate what you do for the Kubera community. We small, we not much, But we a family, we together. You guys take your time and do what you gotta do. Cause I I couldn't imagine doing this for free. You gotta pay me. It's interesting that Leez had lost some lifespan when her lifespan was supposed to end on her birthday, but I don't know what any of this would mean. And this whole time when Kasak was able to get off his transcendentals or attacks in front of the eyes, and instead it just works somehow. Whole time he's been actually using his lifespan, something that will cause his daughter, his princess, to not like it, and neither would Texaka, who'd probably lock him up and stop him from fighting. And he'd rather not do that, which is interesting. I respect that. I mean, he's gonna live a long life regardless, but still, I respect it. And Lee's automatically remembering that and actually being willing to use it already to save Vitra, I need that. But I don't want her sacrificing any more lifespan unless it's an absolute necessity. And I'm genuinely curious to how Asha is reacting to all of this right now, because I know we can't see her, but somebody brought it up earlier saying she's probably sick that Leez can stop time maybe, and I'm like, what is she feeling? What face is she making right now? And could she possibly help, and would she? Not because she wants to help Leez or Vitra, for her own sake in some capacity. So I definitely think my the conversation with Kasak, or Kasak talking about his lifespan, might have been my favorite part of the chapter. But otherwise, maybe Vitra just being like, people die when they are killed. Shiro type beat. It's funny that Kasak just lied and said, hey, they can't prove it anyways. They'll buy whatever I say. And I'm like, oh, I feel that. That's kind of smart. But also, I'll repeat this one more time. The only downside to that is, if I was, let's say, an Ashura or whatever, and I think, okay, I'm with Kadru, Kasak is able to use his transcendentals in front of the Taraka eyes, and that becomes common knowledge because people think that's the case because of Kasak. That could bite you in the ass because they can't do that because they're not burning their lifespan. He is. That's the only downside. Otherwise, I feel it. Lie. Cap. Lying raw sometimes. Bet Asha's burning up with jealousy off screen. Asha definitely so angry watching Leez. She just sitting there like sick to her stomach like, bitch. I could see it. She's probably just fuming over there. But yeah, I need more. Moto. I feel like my computer just messed up the screen for a second. And like, Lee, stop rejecting the name. Accept this shit, yo. It's time. We need you to start using time stop and all kinds of things. We need you to go in your time Lord arc too. Lizard, why are you in the server by yourself? Why is he just in there? Do you know you're in the server? Asher definitely so angry watching Leez. Yeah, I feel it. But this was a good chapter, yo. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm like, there's probably a good reason why Leez doesn't want the name. Is it want, or is she just rejecting it, or like doesn't fully understand how or why she has it? Like, I don't know that she just doesn't want it, but it's like, use the tools that you have with you to like fight and defend and do what you got to do. It's time to accept it. She probably killed her village when she used the power of Ananta. You think that's what it is? And she's remembering that subconsciously? Or just straight up remembers? I'm with you though. There's probably maybe a deeper reason. It feels like if Leez were to win right now, she'd pick Kubera instead of Ananta. You think so? I like my God of Earth, but he's not the great snake. The great. They're both goated though. Some of my favorites. But yeah, man. Would she though? She kind of hates Kubera right now. Nah, the village got nuked by Garuda. Do we actually know the absolute 100% truth of what happened to her village, or is there just like a bunch of ideas, speculations, and whatnot? Is there any chance that at all that Asha was told by Vishnu about Leez's village and she knew her true name from the start. I'm sick, so I might be stupid right now. Not you saying I'm ill, so my IQ points want to drop because I'm sick. I feel that though, because you get like brain fog, and like your body's so like in fighting off the illness. You're like, is my brain even working? I actually felt that. That's why I'm laughing. I felt that. Like, we don't know what happened to the village, so we don't know for sure yet. Okay. I think Asha could have known, but I feel like I don't remember how or when she really like acknowledged her as Raoul's daughter. But I think she may have known from the beginning. I don't know if she knew about the Ananta name. If that's what you mean, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you. A reread for me for season 1 and 2 is definitely needed badly post haste, like as quickly as possible, ASAP, as soon as can be. But yeah, in case we don't know, so we only have ideas. It could have been Garuda, could have been Leez, could have been Maruna. Sorry, like a combination of anything. We don't know. I hope we get those answers soon, though. I really do. But what would you guys rate the chapter this week? I'm gonna go with I'm glazing. 10 out of 10. Vitra. The village scenes are really quick to check. Do you know where they're at? What would you rate it? Vitra tax 10 out of 10. I'm glazing. Realistically, it's like a 9, but I'm gonna glaze. Favorite panel: Ananta and Vitra. Dialogue: probably Kasat going about the vigor, but it could be just. It might just be Vitra being like, "What did he actually say?" I want the actual quote. I'm gonna start using this. I'm gonna use this panel on Twitter. Yeah, take a breath. Humans die if they stop breathing for too long. Oh, that's so hilarious to me, yo. Imagine being told that. Like I didn't know. Like I don't constantly need oxygen in the air. That's so funny, yo. Hilarious even. But yeah. The interesting thing to see now is how quickly is Lee's going to start to accept the name and power of Ananta, with Vitra constantly egging her on to use it. But I guess for the time being, instead of using short and distance, she's gonna he's gonna fly her around and be her legs, and then she's gonna have to find a way to destroy Jarita. The last scene of Abyss 22, and then the end of Finite 12 and the start of Finite 13. Drink some water. Hydrate. All right. Let's take a gander. Let's take a look. See. You said Abyss 22. That's definitely the end. Abyss. Oh, well, you have the Finite. You said the Finite 12 into 13, right? 8.5 certified burps as the panel ally line from Leez. 8 out of 10. I'm deducting points because the chapter made me realize Vitra isn't as strong as I thought. Oh, I think he's still really strong, but I think it was made clear pretty early when we saw him in the human realm. He had like not near of the amount of power he has in the Sura realm, to the point I think it was somewhat insinuated Taksaka could really work him. Plus, we already know that Vitra in his female form is stronger because of the hidden transcendental. The previous chapter, King of Snakes 19, also has Leez seeing child Leez all bloody. Vitra is passively suicidal. You said yeah, end of Finite 12, so that's this one. Oh wait. Like around here. Okay, yes. God name. You summoned me again? Crying, everything's mosh up. This. Humans, even Suras, everyone is dead here. What in the world did... Is this your doing, kid? And then it extends. No, it wasn't me. I just birds, big birds. So okay, so that it seems it's the Garuda. Then explosion. Gasp. Kid, look at me. It's better to think about it again. Forget it all. I don't want to forget mom. Maybe it's a dream. It's simple to get rid of the things you don't want to see. Okay. Then you said Abyss 22. Let's look at that one. Abyss. Abyss. Abyss 22. Right, he's perma-nerfed. I've deducted points because Vici was talking of dying and I don't want Vici to die. Oh, that's fair. That was it, yep. And in the previous chapter, King of Snakes 19 also has Leez seeing childless. Oh, wait, really? In the recent King of Snakes. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's look at that too. King of Snakes. Oh, yeah, this is when Vayu tried to recruit Thing. Yeah, do. See if I see it at some point. How did I forget in the last chapter we decided kind of. Oh shoot. So maybe the trauma from the power stems from what happened the first time she used it. You're right. Maybe you're right, Pentagona. Okay. All right. And then in Abyss 22, my King Maruna, my King Ran, my Queen Kalavinka. Let us see. Any more village shenanigans? There's Shad Leez, all this year and 5. Rumble. Yada. Yep. Again, it's ignoring my own will. How did you do it? You're definitely not my summoner, so she's there. God name my mom. Give me back my mom. We need some answers, Kurigan. What's going on with that? Give me some answers. But yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for letting me check. Cause for some reason I couldn't remember if we really knew what the hell did I just do? There we go. If we really knew what did or didn't happen at the village. Abyss is a scene right before with him being summoned. Oh, the scene with Lee seeing her younger version looking back on her own POV. There was a nice theory on Kubera people that Leez froze time too late and got stuck in her dying village. Oh. And then we know eventually a psychological trend that was used on her, a mental one, to make her think the village was up and popping and everything when that wasn't the case. Interesting. I know for a few weeks I said we were gonna get a discussion, but I think I'm just gonna wait until King of Snakes is done. I don't know how long King of Snakes is gonna be. I'm not. You don't have to tell me. It's okay. I don't mind waiting. But I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not necessarily I think this is the most important and literally the best part of season 3. Though I do think that this is some of the best season 3 stuff we've gotten in a while. It's just that I'm always gonna have a greater elevated sense of enjoyment when my favorite characters take the forefront. So the fact that Vitra is here, Asha is here, and they're cooking, I'm having a really good time, and even more of a good time than I'd have naturally, because you guys know me. The thing I care about the most in storytelling are characters, and my favorite characters are in the forefront, doing things. I'm happy. So, anyways, thank you guys for listening. Again, I'm gonna leave this up for a little bit, even though I'm gonna put it on Patreon, because I know some people are not expecting me to do this on a Thursday, but I do have to start getting ready for another stream, so I can't stay too long. Yeah, the characters all coming back at the same time was great. It could also be recency bias. The thing about it is, I'm not mad at you saying that, but I have primacy bias. Which is what Patagana taught me that. I actually have the opposite of recency bias. I like older stuff that I really grew up with or really stuck with me more so than the newest thing that happened. I actually not like, ooh, shiny new toy. I don't want to play with you anymore. I actually have the opposite problem. You showed me a shiny new toy and I was like, I want to play with my crusty, dusty, old Buzz Lightyear. I don't want your newfangled toy. I actually have the opposite problem. So, but I feel it. I feel it though. But again, you could be right. It could be that I'm experiencing it right now. So, you know what I mean? So yeah. Lantma, yeah, my bad. I'm getting too excited. You're right. But all right. Y'all be safe. Thank you for coming through. I gotta prepare for the next stream. If you guys are into One Piece, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talking Egghead and Elbaf. Later will be greater. Shout out to the Patreon gang. Shout out to the CBLs. That is the certified BAM lovers. But could the next tier, the Priests of Fire, be the real CBLs? That's brilliant gang till I die. And a huge, humongous shout out to the tier 3s, the 5th Sen Gods. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Catan, Lucky Roo, Muzaka, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Wolf General, Zyler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrono Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.